Got the bow. Oh my goodness. I have a little bit of everything. Wolf calls, bow, caribou decoys. How are you supposed to?
I don't want to stand up. I think this fills the whole thing.
I actually think it does fill the whole thing. Maybe I just get more cushion. Maybe we have to share this, and then I just get more cushion.
Yep.
Windy. We're out chasing caribou with a stick and string.
Just taking it for a walk.
Well, you never know. We also have the gun just in case.
Both just in case.
So while I was in Alaska, I decided to tag along on my sister's caribou hunt. What's Onyx telling you, Tana?
We haven't gone very far.
Caribou tracks going that way.
It's cold. Brain freeze.
Tana, are they still warm?
But it's squishy.
Squishy. Then that's fresh. So the wind is so bad on this hunt that I'm going to have to narrate a lot of this episode. We finally got the caribou spotted. Tana is really determined to get one with a bow, so we're just watching the herd, seeing where they're going, keeping the wind in our favor, waiting for our window of opportunity to move in close and to get an archery range. Tana's getting ready. We have a situation. There's just nowhere to hide out here. It's just flat. And we have the caribou about 300 yards. And all we can do right now is just stare at them and see where they go. Getting close.
He's working.
Okay, let's get ready. Ready to find her. Do you want me to hold it?
I don't know. Get a range on it for you.
Just wait. They were coming in and then they went the other way. Bedded down about 120 yards. And Tana still got the self-control to try with the bow and not even touch them. Nice job, Tana.
Control. It's just they're not the biggest birds I've ever seen, so
Don't tell Adam I came up with this idea.
we're trying to decide if we should be smart and back out and come back another time when they're in a better spot, or if we just give a Hail Mary and just walk in on them with decoys. See if we can get close. While they're bedded.
We have a vertical decoy. My dad's about to have a horizontal one. In this point of the spot and stalk, there was no way we were going to get any closer with that many eyes and with there being nowhere to hide. So we decided to try a Hail Mary. Not a Hail Mary shot, but a Hail Mary technique. We're going to walk in as close as we can to the herd with the decoys on Tana's bow and the one in my hand. Whose stupid plan was that?
It didn't work. The decoy sucks.
That was actually my idea.
Doesn't work.
I'll take responsibility for that. Let's see if we can maybe get another chance with them. Years ago, Travis and I used to have really good success archery hunting caribou. Our best bet is to catch them alone like this bull, bed him down, and put a stalk on him. That way you're only trying to outsmart one brain instead of the whole herd. Unfortunately, we ran out of daylight, so we had no time to make a play on this bull. Well, day two, it is cold out that stock opportunity. And Tana's walking away from it. She thinks that's a rag bull. I know everybody else that's watching this, thinks you're crazy too. But I know you've seen bigger, so I trust you.
Yesterday.
We're gonna walk away from that beautiful archery opportunity. $62.
Can't a big one do that?
Yeah. 61. He wants you, Tana.
He wants you to. This bull just comes running up to him. Literally downwind, and he's still like, isn't spooked.
It being the rut, the bulls are moving. This second bull passed by us. Unfortunately, we were completely out of range, but that was definitely a bull that Tana was interested in shooting. And then we saw another one right behind him that was even bigger. So we tried to make a play on that one too. So unfortunately, the third bull caught our wind before we got in range. It was cool to watch these brown bears digging up mounds of dirt up for these gophers, but it made us really nervous because the main food source is scarce this time of the year. Desperate bears typically create problems, so we made sure to walk upwind so he can get a good whiff of us. Hopefully he'll leave the country. That's a big herd. Let's take a look and see if there's anything. It looks nice. Tana shows a lot of interest in wanting this bull. He's big and he's wide, but we're back to our original problem. There's a lot of eyes and brains that can possibly blow a cover. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get into archery range on this bull. Just as most stuck in rut hunts go, the rifle gets more tempting by the hour.
Sorry, Hoyt.
Day, what's it? Feels like day 7 or 8, but it's only been day 2.
It's day 2, but it feels like 7.
Yeah, day 2 of caribou hunting. We've had multiple archery spot and stock opportunities, and then Tana's already starting to surrender, and we're trying to pull the gun out. Tana saw some mega bulls. I was telling Tana, I just want to find a bull that's big enough to where you'll drop the bow down, and I've seen her kind of do that today. So let's do that again tomorrow. I think we'll turn back up again. We were just, I don't know, we're doing the best we can with the bow, trying to show some self-control, but
I got a bull at 42 yards, so he's just too small.
yeah, Tana's actually does have a lot of self-control. There was a lot of bulls that I would have archered that were good archery spots. And Tana's like, eh.
Here's the thing with archery is you have to be willing to go home empty-handed. And I just don't know if I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, Tana likes to see stuff that I like to see stuff that. That's why I'm like Tana's sitting there spotting stalking, and I set the rifle next to her and I start petting the rifle right in front of her face. I'm like, it's there. And I'm just like reminding her the whole time that it's there. But then
he tries to be nice.
I did that, and then we had a big bull at 300 yards, and Tana's like, give me the gun. I was like, no, you sure you want the gun?
He's like, no, you don't want to do that. I'm like, okay, fine.
It was just like we stared at it for a long time, and then he's getting away, and so Tana had that anxiousness of shooting it. But now we realize, yeah, that is a big bull. Maybe you should have pulled the trigger. So tomorrow.
This was my last day to be out here, so we wanted to make it happen. We had to cross the creek to get our wind right and move in on some of these bulls where we thought we could get an archery opportunity.
Yeah. How's this archery hunting going for you, Tana? There's a lot of eyes. They're just right over there. We're staying low. We're crawling really close to the ground.
After a couple hours stalk into these bulls from several hundred yards away down to 100 yards, they stood up out of their beds, so I grabbed a gun to see what was going on. I could have easily dumped him here at 100 yards, but I still thought I had a chance if they bed back down to get an archery shot. I should have taken the shot while I had a chance, because shortly after they bedded down, a bear came flying by from behind us and chased this herd.
Do you see what I'm looking at? He's looking to the right. He's kind of walking a little bit. Heads down.
Is he feeding you?
Yeah, kind of looks like he's starting to feed. Just get a good rest. Deep breath.
I don't really have good rest.
Shoot when you're ready. With this bear hanging around, we needed to move in fast to Tana's caribou. Okay. Dead bull. We first thought that our hunt was over with. We tried for an archery spot and stalk, and this freaking bear just came out of nowhere. I mean, we didn't even hear him come. We just saw the caribou get up, like, what? Did they smell us? And this bear came up, just trying to kill the caribou. And so Tana could have, definitely, we could have rifle banged him at 100 yards, but the bear.
I was getting ready to. They were all up and they were feeding, and I just had a few more crawls to get to a bush to maybe archery one. And pretty soon they all get up and run, and we're like, there's no way they winded us. Like, our wind is not going that way. And they just took off, and we looked by us, and there's a freaking bear running like beside us, chasing the caribou away. And I thought it was all over, and they came up and stopped at like 400 yards, and the bear just like gave up and kept going to the other herd. So I just grabbed the gun and started shooting. That's basically what happened.
And we got a dead caribou is what we got. So let's get her.
Just like, this whole herd is going to be blown after this bear. There's no coming back from it. It's our last day.
Yeah. We're struggling with getting video of an archery hunt, but
Tom knows I tried really hard.
She tried harder than I did. The last attempt to camp, I I just left the bow on the hanger.
I really thought it was gonna happen there. I
But-
mean, last day and we were still.
So what are
doing
you
that
shooting,
stuff.
Tana Sue? What were you going to shoot the bull with before you pulled the rifle out?
It's a VTM 31,
Ooh.
and I still haven't killed anything with it. But the year's not over yet. I still have a mountain lion.
We keep
to
on.
shoot.
We have foxes that run past us. I'm like, can you shoot that? That's a perfect Hoyt video. And we don't know if we can kill a
I
fox
was gonna
here.
do moose, but I never got out for moose because this is the last day moose season and we're caribou hunting. And then the bear just left. They all stopped at about 400 yards. The bear left and followed the rest of the herd. And this bull was just kind of in here standing at like 450 yards. So I just started shooting at about 450 and that was history. So
There he is. He's a big bull. Big shovel, double shovel.
yeah,
Double
double
best.
shovels is a rare thing. I haven't shot one that's like got a double shovel in a long time. So that's nice. He has really long bezzes. He's a pretty bull. Not my biggest bull, but you know, I wanted a caribou down. This is my last day, so thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tana. I had fun.
Thanks for Tom to stay out here and be away from the wife and kids so he could help me so I didn't have to come out solo. And thank
sorry.
goodness, because there's literally bears everywhere.
All the bears. We've been yesterday. Every bear we saw,
We've just been trying to chase bears off the caribou.
we've pretty much been just chasing bears the past couple of days as we've been spotting stalking caribou. So, but usually, I mean, from what we've seen, the bears haven't been chasing the caribou around. This was the first day we saw a bear actually chasing the caribou. The other ones were just, I don't know how that's going to feed a bear, but they've just been digging for gophers
And there's some berries still.
and some berries and stuff. And I'm just like, man, it takes a lot of food to feed a big bear, you know. So I could see them wanting a caribou, of course.
Now we got bears around, we've got a bloody caribou.
We gotta work it up.
We gotta work it up and keep our head on a swivel.
Yes. Question is, can he land where we're at? I don't know. There's a lot of rocks. He's going for it. He hit it.
So if you want your kids to be encouraged to go out into the outdoors and experience the Wiley Boo-Ha and love it, this book is it. Why did you raise us in the outdoors?
Because I worked in the outdoors.
What did you tell me?
No, I
earlier?
grew up in the woods. I've logged my entire life, and I got my kids involved in hunting. They blew right past me, took it to a different level. But by getting your kids involved in hunting at a young age, it can totally change the direction that they go with their lives, and keeps them out of trouble. It's a great thing. Look at these guys.
Told us they're, yeah.
I'm very proud of all my kids.
The passion kept us out of partying and drugs, and you know, you got to push your kids in a healthy direction of a healthy habit and a healthy passion. And it's a lot better than drugs and alcohol.
These are all
is what
our
we
kids
forget.
over here,
Yeah, teaching
grandkids. They're all catching snakes, turtles, loving life outdoors.
This is basic. This is what Dad taught us. That's why I like the lyrics of this, and all the words in this book. This is how Dad raised us. And he wrote this, and Tana co-wrote it, or vice versa. So these are words from Dad here. And that's the
We've
way he
always
raised
talked about the wilderness being the Wiley Boo-Ha. It's been in my vocabulary my whole life. And I just told the kids incorporate it into something cool because it's a great name.
us. So his favorite child did. The Wiley Boo-Ha books.
My number
That is
one
right.
favorite child.
Click on the link and you can get this book in your house today.
Click right here. Make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on our newest hunting episodes. Thank you for watching.